Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. Let's see which zodiac sign we're reading for next. Leo, things could be looking up. Tell me more. Leo, people and placements. Queen of Swords. Okay, you could have been dealing with an air sign feminine in the past or somebody you had some kind of issues with communication with. There could have been some lack of honesty in this situation, or there's some kind of revolution revealing. There's something ending here at world here. Okay. You could be opening up to new ideas as well. New collaborations, healing something. Interesting. King of Wands. You could be healing something about your connections with others, or the Hermit. Yeah, you could have spent some time alone. Tell me more. Detaching from something, making a decision to walk away. Okay, Leo, people and placements. Three of Swords, Nine of Cups. It's like you're moving towards happiness. You're healing any kind of pain. You're making a choice to move towards happiness. Interesting. Eight of Wands, and this actually brings you forward momentum. Interesting. Yeah, you could have had a lot of sadness in that situation. Maybe there was just something that was like justice, Libra energy there. Maybe you're just seeing something clearly. Okay, actually, I'm going to pull from here. Messages for Leo people and placements. Yeah, you could have been dealing with somebody you just didn't get along with, or maybe you got distracted. Maybe you were listening to pick a card readings to help you reflect. Leo people and placements. St. John's Wort and Marigold and Witches Gathering. Interesting. Against your will, there will not be no entrance, no welcoming, be gone. Interesting. Protection against dark forces repels negative or unwanted energies. Interesting. You'll be detaching, letting go. Your higher self chose this card because there are some negative energies swirling around you that are affecting your spiritual well-being. So you really want to get close to God, right? Pray constantly. Ask your spirit team, guardian angels to surround you and come in. You have free will, though. You may see this energy manifest in mood swings, nightmares, general low energy, or as an unexplained feeling of heaviness, so try to elevate your frequency, right? Know that these feelings are not a result of anything you've done, but they will continue to disrupt your life if you don't take steps to remove the energy that causes you harm. Take a few moments to think when you feel this energy the most. Does it tend to happen just after visiting a particular person or location? Do you feel this way at work or home? Most people are not aware how much energy they steal or the ways in which their low vibration affects others. It's important to hold space for people you love and care about by listening and supporting them through tough times, but when a relationship becomes toxic, you have to take extra steps to protect your energy. If St. John's Wort Marigold should fall out of the deck reversed, no, it wasn't reversed, so yeah, this just could be like working through some kind of emotions as well. Look, the color yellow and orange could also be healthy for you. Maybe boosting your immune system with some vitamin C, oranges or grapefruits or lemons, limes. Okay, Leo people and placements. Arts and crafts. Nothing exists without the essence of spirit. May it be whispers or chance. Your energy is what brings life to all that you create, and how you do it. It's the intention, right? Like you'd rather eat food that was cooked with love than hate and spite and anger and stuff, right? So it can really impact you, and it's like a spell. Okay, this could be in your dating life. You could be meeting someone new as well. This person could have red hair or strawberry hair color. Independence, creating your vision, and getting involved. The arts and crafts card comes to you when you're trying to manifest your vision using other people's means or methods instead of creating something for yourself. This card asks, why buy artwork when you can paint or purchase clothes when you can sew your own? There is certainly no shortage of modern conveniences. So this is about making yourself happy, right? Focusing on your own happiness and soul, and hobbies and games and joy and creativity and leadership and connection to your own soul, right? But eliminating yourself from the crafting process reduces your chances of finding exactly what you're looking for. Don't cut yourself short by thinking you have the skill. You don't have the skill to bring your ideas or visions to life. So maybe there's something about self-confidence that you need to work on. Connecting with your spirit team, asking them to guide you every day, praying constantly as soon as you wake up, asking them to show you understandings to help you evolve and learn and grow and become stronger and more confident, right? Because skills can be learned and mastered. And a love reading this card can mean you're losing yourself in a relationship and dissolving yourself into the other person. Make sure you're voicing your wants and needs to avoid resentment down the line. In a reading about money or career, this card means a lazy attitude towards financial comfort and a desire for other people to take care of you. It can indicate a feeling of always expecting others to fix your mistakes rather than you taking responsibility. It's time to stand on your own 2 feet and start building your own life. Additionally, I mean, you have the potential. You are, you guys are the king of the jungle. Come on, like, connect to your heart, your soul. That's what Leo rules, the sun. Additionally, this card can mean getting more involved in a cause you believe in. Is there an injustice that is troubling you? Perhaps it's time for you to speak up, as you may have a perspective and potential ideas that can make all the difference in someone else's life. Interesting. This could be like a Taurus. There could be like a new beginning in your finance or self-worth as well, if not that. That's just for Leo people in placements, advice, guidance for Leo people in placements. Release ritual, okay. Yeah, because maybe there's something standing in your way. You might need to explore new options, but you're still holding on to something. Burdens, yeah, these are burdening you. Okay, find an oracle. Maybe listening to pick a card readings can really help you, or other kind of psychic kind of help. Yeah, being honest with yourself can also help. Let's get you a white light, Leo. Spirit bear, interesting. Anything else that wasn't meant? Yeah. Aurora of Gamma, okay. Let's go ahead and see. $15. This could be a new start in romance or in creativity or happiness. You are being healed from guilt and fear. Such emotions will no longer steal your personal power, dissuade you from confidence, happiness, and realizing your own worth. No matter how unlikely it may seem, you're going to emerge from a spiritual winter into light and life. The divinely ordained time for your liberation, healing, and emergence is much closer than you realize. Abundant blessings are stirring and shall soon manifest, especially if you're connected to your soul, right? Then you can manifest instantly. The frequency of 396 hertz is deeply nurturing and protective. It is the heart frequency of Universal Mother, protecting her young, deflecting negativity, and refusing to overly condition the youthful mind. She looks for them and provides warnings lest they wander too far from their authentic path. So your soul, right? The sun. But she also encourages the child to learn who they are, to courageously explore the world and enjoy their freedom, irrespective of our personal experience with our biological mother. The divine mother energy in the soul is loving, protective, available, and kind. The inner mother love enables us to develop our own sense of personal value, belonging, and home. Because you have spirit team members, even if you don't, even if you have a bad relationship with your mother, you have grandmothers, you have great grandmothers, you have ancestors around you, right? In connection with the inner divine mother, we feel loved, wanted, and held. We know ourselves well enough to understand what we need, and we value ourselves enough to live in such a way that our needs are met. We recognize that we matter not more than any other, but enough to feel self-love and self-respect. We can connect to our authentic life path because we feel worthy of it. This nurturing frequency heals the heart and softens the walls which keep love out due to past abandonment or betrayal. When we are more open to life, the path to fruition becomes more accessible and direct. When we connect to our authentic path, we can access the abundance and spiritual support available to us and make the most spiritual progress. The guidance may arise as a no, not right now, or maybe a yes and a go for it. When we are in the heart, we clearly sense such guidance and take comfort in it rather than fight against it. As we let go of defense systems disabling fear and guilt from running our lives and instead deal with them as occasional interlopers that need to be cleared and healed, we stop fearing we will never have what we genuinely want and need. So really strong connection with God. You can have anything you want with God. Strong relationship with God. We realize we are loved, know how to love, and are naturally innately beings of love. This frequency helps the body to ground. It helps the mind settle into the body rather than constantly flitting from one possibility to the next, creating excitement but also excess nervous energy. Helps the mind and body play nicely with each other, supporting each other rather than opposing each other. Then your mind won't be constantly haranguing your body, leaving it feeling bad about itself, tired, unhappy, or even angry and rebellious. In these ways, you need to kind of work with your spirit team. If you feel these emotions, call in your guides, guardian angels, whatever, Angel Michael, whatever, to help you to feel better and to help show you how to actually manage these, to regulate, to be one with God. In these and other ways, 396 hertz helps reconcile the push and pull of competing interests, integrating awareness into the heart and providing a clear pathway to transcendent resolution. We're always working for the one higher purpose. This frequency harmonizes beautifully with the spiritual medicine of the bear soul totem and encourages natural ability to find the sweetness in life necessary to sustain hope and heal our hearts. Spirit bear connects to the restorative power of hibernation. So this could be about just doing something that brings you joy, that deep rest of body and mind. We do have some squares with Saturn and Neptune today, so this would be a day to kind of slow it, put a little break on it, right? Don't expect miracle. Well, you can expect miracles. That's not what I meant, but like, it just might seem a little like your energy, right? Saturn will work ethic, so restrictions. Here, let me actually see the exact aspects so I know exactly what we're dealing with right now. Alrighty, so yeah, I mean, this is August 18th, obviously. It's strong Scorpio energy, so be kind with yourself. Yeah, the moon is actually preparing, as I'm filming this, to square Saturn and square Neptune and then quincunx Pluto, so it's a bit weird energy. We had some good energy in the morning, but now it's getting a little bit funky fresh, but that's okay. I mean, move with it. If you feel these ways, you can always channel these into productive actions if you know the energy, but that's a whole other topic of discussion. You'd probably, I guess, have to study astrology. I don't know. But anyways, let's see. Integrated, let's see, blah, 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 blah. If you are highly strung and like many modern people find it hard to consciously relax the mind through spiritual practices, Spirit Bear brings comfort and encouragement to allow the mind to rest within the body. It's as if the mind were in a cave of renewal, safe from predators and external forces, undisturbed and able to rest. The oracle urges you to go within where there is tremendous healing force awakening. Give it time and space it needs to do its best work for you. Okay, let's get you some juicy messages before we close out from your spirit team. Loved ones, guardians, guys, highest timeline, angel Michael, guardian angels. For Leo people in placements. Leo energies from your spirit team, highest teams, timelines. Thank you. Messages for the highest timelines, for Leo placements, and energies. Messages from highest timeline for Leo people, and placements from their spirit team. Okay, let's see what we've got. We have Sovereign Creator, remembering. So this is what you need to remember and tap into. Actually, we didn't even read the Aurora of Gamma. Maybe that has something relevant. It is time to let go of what has been. You are swiftly outgrowing your past. Explore and commit to a spiritual practice that supports your personal transformation so you can cross the threshold before you now embrace your freedom to be creative in your approach rather than doggedly committing yourself to previous ideas or plans. I mean, Leo is a fixed sign, so it's kind of likes to, it's a part of the season when the energy is more stable. So it doesn't like when things change, but if you can realign yourself to a better path, why not? Mutable signs always come after the fixed signs, so they kind of refine, and they're the in-between seasons, right? So you have the spiritual intelligence necessary to evolve. Continue your healing journey with trust that a positive outcome is imminent. Aurora is the Roman goddess of dawn, the bringer of light and initiatrix of a new cycle or chapter. She is the luminous dispeller of darkness, the flickering flame of hope in the heart that can burn into such radiant, holy fire that even the greatest challenges do not cause the soul to turn away in fear. Her presence in a reading signifies a fresh start in the overcoming of an old cycle. Gamma waves are high frequency, typically 40 hertz in humans, but extending to higher levels with hypergamma oscillating at 100 hertz. And I think they say that like when you have like a fast wave, they think it's like more. It obviously, I don't know. It travels faster or whatever. I don't know. Associated with spiritual, and like look into physics. So like, I'm pretty sure because I'm thinking about like how I don't know. I'm thinking about how they say like short wave like long wavelengths don't have as much of an impact as like shorter ones, or I don't know. Associated with spiritual insight and clarity, pure vision, and breakthrough awareness, the gamma state is associated with high level processing that leads to integration and evolution. With the gamma frequency, we transform knowledge into wisdom through application. We tap into the ability to integrate information, and in doing so, we're truly healed and transformed. So you can close your eyes, open them, say you're in a new timeline now. As the world around us becomes increasingly complex, the capacity for superior processing is becoming swiftly necessary for the spiritual, emotional, and psychological, and even physical well-being of humanity. There was a strong link between, and so the best way to kind of keep up with changes is to slow down, right? To ground. There is a strong link between the spiritual practices of meditation and the production of gamma waves. When we experience a heightened state of spiritual awareness and expansive sense of being or a powerful connection with the universe or spirit, our brain is in gamma mode. Shifting our gray matter gears into gamma waves facilitates the breaking up of stagnant modes of thinking and behaving. This is the sacred frequency of evolution. Humans who are stuck in patterns repeat the same stories, same words, same thoughts over and over on a repeated loop. The soul can begin to wither in such a constriction. What is needed is something new and increasingly alive, like the life-stimulating grace of encounters with the unfamiliar. Connection to gamma can enhance the capacity to embrace the unfamiliar, and through that openness of being, constructive adaptation is enhanced. Our way of being becomes more fluid, responsive, and creative, and empowered and strong. It's kind of like when you're breaking muscles and they grow back stronger when you're working out. We engage with our experiences and grow positively through how we respond to what's happening. Aurora of Gamma indicates a shift into a new cycle, but also the growing presence of the light within, which is the creative light of spirit. Tuning into that light opens up options for living soulfully away from the grip of ignorance, no longer constantly ensnared by the compelling but ultimately fraudulent conjurations of ego. Our new era is an inner transformation with positive external consequences because the outer reality reflects the inner. Trust in what your inner light is manifesting in your heart and inner world. It says anchoring frequency. That's crazy. Now that was the next thing. Anchoring frequency. Yeah, so you want to elevate and then anchor that into that vibration, right? So Irish goodbye / ghost. So maybe somebody did this. We have it's a setup. I don't know what that means. It says the more you distance yourself, the more things take off, right? Because you're not, investing your energy in investments that aren't providing. They want to put pressure on you. Okay. They never gave you much versus what they took. So maybe this is somebody who it was like unequal with, or you weren't receiving what you wanted in this relationship regardless. Like maybe there was whatever you're looking for, right? So don't allow others to block your dreams. We have tried to intentionally ruin your health / harm you. I think this is in the reverse, so I don't know. Give them false info. Monitoring spirit. Decoy wants access, wants to see what info they can get. So maybe this is not about telling anybody your plans at this point, just doing your own thing, because maybe there's monitoring spirits around that are really curious and have negative intentions, like being hunted or something. So, and we have keep praying, especially if you're releasing or ask them to help you release. No limit to what angels can help with exactly. So please ask, right? They can be anywhere and everywhere. You're not a burden. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for being here. They will get you your actions, your final actions. Most important actions for Leo people and placements at this time. Put an ending to something. Don't be stubborn. Let it finish. Let it end. Transform. Six of Wands on the top. Emperor under that, and Ace of Swords. So some kind of new understanding, clarity, or communication. A need for hard work, organization, focus. I heard, and foundations, and this leads you to that success. So thank you so much for being here. Please hit like. Thank you so much. Take care.